Well, joining us now from Washington is Jonathan Schanzer, Senior Vice President for Research at the Foundation for Defense of Democracies. Now, Jonathan, Saudi Arabia is sending mixed signals here. They're publicly cautious, but they're privately warning Trump, according to this report, that inaction could embolden Iran. So I guess the question is, how should Washington read this, and what does it actually say about Saudi influence on U.S. decision-making?
Well, my understanding is that the Saudis and the United States are in very, very close coordination. Whatever mixed messaging that we're seeing right now is, I think, primarily for public consumption. It's for the Iranians, I think, primarily. So that, in other words, while the Saudis are saying that they don't want their soil to be used for an attack, or that perhaps they're not even eager to see an attack, I think we know otherwise. We know that the Saudis have long viewed Iran as their primary threat in the region. I do think that it's not wrong to assess that if the Islamic Republic does not get hit with military strikes, it will emerge stronger. That, of course, doesn't account for the possibility of diplomacy, some kind of an agreement reached between Trump and the regime in order to head off an attack, but it certainly does not look like that is in the cards right now, the way the Iranians are speaking.
You know, with Trump having ordered this massive military buildup in the Gulf, but still, you could say, exploring diplomacy, how likely is a strike on Iran at this point? And what risks could that ultimately carry for the wider region?
Well, look, I think it's important to understand that the president is still trying to get some kind of a deal made where it would preclude an attack and make it neat and easy. The nuclear program is shut down. The missile program probably shut down. The proxy program shut down. But if the Islamic Republic agrees to this, it's no longer the Islamic Republic. I mean, it's a different regime entirely. And I just don't see the supreme leader willing to do this. There may be some underlings that may be willing to speak with the United States offline and try to arrange for some kind of a soft coup. But this is, I think, still very unlikely. So that means that it's all down to Donald Trump and whether he's willing to strike. It is a massive amount of firepower that's in the region. It's expensive to maintain it there. The man hours, the logistics, the satellites, all of the coordination is truly an impressive thing that we've assembled out there. So now the question is, do we do it? And there, I've got to say that if and when we strike, I think we're talking about the destruction of significant nodes of the Iranian regime, but probably not enough to destroy it. And we are hearing that they are willing and able to try to lash back out at American forces, American allies, including Israel. The question, I think, there is just how much missile defense do we have in the region, and will it be enough given the thousands of ballistic missiles that Iran has in its possession?
All right. Well, I'd like to thank you so much for joining us, Jonathan Schanzer, and giving us your insight.